Alright guys, well, it's been quite an adventurous trip to Mott's, wouldn't you say, Scotty?
Quite adventurous. All the way there, all the way back.
We're cruising along here. We're gonna just talk to you a little bit about how it went, show you a few things. But we're within, I think, within 150 miles of home base here. So it's been a long trip. A lot of things popped up that we weren't expecting, but all in all, it was a super good trip.
Yeah,
so
met a lot of good people.
Oh man, tons of people out there. You know, I always tell Scott and everybody, you know, sometimes it's not about the journey, but the people you meet along the journey itself. But so I met up with him at our shop in our house in Richfield on Wednesday 2 weeks ago, and it's Wednesday today.
Yep.
And it's 8:30 tonight. So we'll start off us basically meeting up in Richfield.
Waking up early Thursday morning and driving to Salt Lake.
And why'd we have to get up so early?
So we could deliver this truck and surprise the Williams.
We had to drop off the Jollymont truck and get the whole thing set up because the Williams, the owners of Industrial Injection, they didn't know that we were doing this little truck. So we got this little truck all done. We had an awesome party Thursday. Had all the employees come around and check it all out, and they got to be a part of it. And,
had it catered, had
it all catered.
Food there.
So yeah, you'll get to see a little bit of that going on right now.
Stuff's all in there, so I'll turn the turbos around. All the stuff is in there, the amplifiers, that all goes in. Does that have speakers in it too? Under the truck. Under the truck.
It's been very, very, very tough keeping it a secret. Brett is the worst person on planet Earth. He searches social media trying to find everything. He's the kid that would snoop for Christmas presents all year long and he'd find them and know exactly what he's getting and not have a surprise to wake up to Christmas morning.
He's so comfortable.
Isn't he? Isn't he a cute little dog? So what'd you think of the truck?
Oh, I love the truck. Today is probably the best day of my life. I just can't believe that they went to the effort to make this for our company and as a tribute to Brady and I. I'm speechless.
Yeah, we didn't leave till about 2, if I remember right. 2 o'clock on Friday 2 weeks ago.
How far did we make it?
And we made it all the way to Sydney, Nebraska.
We did?
Yeah, we stayed in Sydney, Nebraska. We got up that next morning, so we were Saturday morning, and we headed out, and Steve was with us. Steve Darnell was with us. He'd like to ride out there with us, but his deal was he wanted to stop at a few antique stores along the way. We were in a little town called Big Springs, and we saw this old Model T truck, and it had a for sale sign on it. So I called the guy, and
Is that a Model T? I thought it was a Model A.
was it a truck? It was a Model A.
It was a Model
Saw a
A,
little
yeah.
Model A, whatever. Little Model A. I had his card here somewhere, but I don't know where it is.
I have it too.
But
Randy.
his name was Randy,
Yeah.
and he owned Randy's Customs there in Big Springs, Nebraska, and built a lot of cool cars. Scott's showing you some of that right now.
What did we run into here?
2829. That's a 3031. See that, Scott?
Yeah.
Let me show you how to fucking. Let me tell you how to. You know the difference.
What do you know?
See where the gas tank is? Right there where the gas tank is. It's called the cow.
Yeah.
Where it comes down, see where it's flat, where the door comes up to the window.
Yeah, hey, we're over here at your yard.
Okay,
It
that
has
would
a
be
for sale sign in front
2829.
of a Model A here.
That one over there
Uh,
doesn't have that.
We're
so
just
it'd be
we want to see if
3031.
anything's for sale or what you're doing here. Give me a call back as soon as you can. We called this guy. He didn't really sound like he wanted to come down and visit with us. And I heard his wife in the background say he can be there in 10 minutes. So I'm guessing she wants him to sell some stuff. So he said he'll be here in 10, 15 minutes. So we're kind of excited. There's so many cars out back there, and these buildings look like they're all full. So hopefully we, I don't know that we'll buy something, but hopefully we get to see some cool stuff anyway. And I've got 354. Put it in your cancer car if that other one doesn't fall through.
Oh, hey, that's a floppy. I ended up buying that one there.
Which one's that? 454? That's a 354 right here.
40 over. That's
This one might have been maybe a little bit in 1957, but it was 56 only.
Yeah.
And then by 57, 58, they went at 392. Pre this was the 331 with the bell housing on the back. This is here is a little.
but not all of them. Just the early 331s that
Yeah.
long bell.
Right.
So I've got a 331
Oh,
back
without
there
it?
with the normal bell housing. I left when I moved out here from eastern Nebraska. I left 2 of them long bells sitting back there in the shed just because I didn't want to fuck with them.
Yeah.
I brought one out. I had 3 of them. I brought one out here, the best one of them too. It's sitting there over there on the other side. So I couldn't quite stand to let it die, so I grafted the back end of it on a 2-door sedan. So the body, the car is actually 3 inches longer than what a normal coupe would be.
I think we could get a Cummins in the back of this thing. Put about 2,500 horsepower to it.
Yeah. Oh, you could wheelie that bitch all the way down this.
I'm gonna need some of your videos.
Wow, this is unbelievable. This is cool. Nowhere.
That's a 58 315.
Look, you've been driving this thing.
Well, I drive the wheels off of it.
That's a cool little hot rod right there.
Red Ram.
Yeah, it's a 315 Dodge 58. I tried to build the car to make it look like it was built about 1958.
Wow,
The Vega box is hidden underneath there. It's got an 8H Ford underneath it. About the quarters came in. The quarters came in, and Chrissy was looking on my phone, and she says, "Look at this."
Oh shit.
Oh yeah,
That's a real deal. That's the real deal.
Dude, I bet that thing sounds so awesome.
That's so cool. Oh shit. Look at that. Stuffed in there.
That's 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
There was a lot of moving shit around to get all that underneath there and have the hood closed. I wasn't gonna cut that steel hood. Everybody says, well, why did you have it sticking out through the hood? Because I didn't fucking want to.
No, you don't have that hood up. I don't know what that thing's worth, but it's gotta be worth a shit ton of money.
I hope the fuck so.
We move on from there and we start traveling down the road. Nebraska's a big state, but this is Saturday now, and I've always wanted to go to, it's called the Pioneer Village, right? And it's in Minden, Nebraska. And it's another 300, 400 miles that way. So we truck on out there and we get to it and it's closed. So we make a decision to stay the night in Kearney so we can hit that first thing Sunday morning and then be on the road, and it would put us by basically St. Louis, somewhere in St. Louis, Sunday night. So we decide to stay in Kearney.
Well, we were trying to find a place. There's no place to stay in Minden. It was such a tiny.
So we had to go to Kearney to stay the night, and we started looking around for hotels, and we're pretty bargain shoppers. We're not like necessarily looking for the cheapest place, nor are we looking for the most expensive place. So everywhere was sold out. There wasn't a place in town. So we
just one.
There's one place for $59.99, and we're like, oh, that'll be fun. It's an old school motel. I've always wanted to stay in one. That'll be fun. Let's go there.
And
so
let's just show them the video.
Yeah, I can't even tell you. Just here's the video. This is the video of our first impressions of this place.
Only place in Nebraska available tonight.
Look at the pool. Damn, dude. We can't even swim. What the hell?
Did you bring a skateboard? We could skateboard in
I
it.
feel like we're in a scary movie. Here we are. This is great. We're at Melrose Place. This was the only piece left in town because we went over to the ones that are kind of richier. And you know, they had the Teslas, and you had the Escalades, and you had all the Cadillacs and nice cars. No rooms available because everybody wants to spend their money. And you know me, I don't care. I'll sleep on shit. I don't even care, really. I'll sleep in a barn. But I pull up. Look at the Breaking Bad van over here. Look, they're cooking meth in that thing right now. They got a meth lab going on in there right now. This car's got hail damage right here. Look at hail damage. I mean, that whole car's just cluttered with hail damage, right? We got a 1970s wrought iron fence. Hey, screen door and damn key.
Oh,
when was the last time you seen one
For
of those?
$59.99.
We're killing it.
$59.99. Can't go wrong.
Let's see what this thing looks like. We haven't even been in
This
yet.
is yours. This one's mine.
Let's go to Steve's. We'll check Steve's
So
out.
screen door. Okay.
Looks like your peephole fell out, dude. I think.
Dustin says no smoking, Steve.
Somebody's already been in here. Dirty towels hanging around the floor. Shit's all dirty. Remote control. Like,
Dude, they have. There's a Coke drink.
Hello?
They forgot. There's a half-drink Coke.
somebody in here.
They were.
Dude, there's somebody already.
They were laying. They were laying on.
There's. Hello. Dude, there is serious.
There's a button.
Are you shitting me? Dude, whose shirt? There's somebody's shampoo.
There's a Budweiser
Like, are they coming
right
out
there,
through
dude.
the-
Is it drink?
Oh, fuck. Oh, there's a shit in my toilet. Somebody's been sitting right there.
Somebody's been laying.
Okay, I gotta tell my story. I can't even lie about this. Okay, I gotta, before I keep laughing, I gotta check out my room.
Yeah, what'd you think of that? So that was no joke how it was, and
I couldn't even.
we actually
couldn't
went
even
down.
script it.
We actually went down to like get a little more footage, and the camera thing didn't work out. But we wanted our money back because, you know, I could have got another room, but I didn't want even. I wanted to stay with Scott because I knew
It was too scary.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'll bunk up with Scott. But yeah, so it was pretty good. We ended up staying the night there, sleeping on cardboard. Who knows what diseases we ended up with. But
we were debating on whether it's better to sleep on top of the bed or pull the whole thing back and just sleep on the sheets, and we decided to pull the whole thing back and sleep on the sheets.
Yeah, because the sheets at least get washed, I think, sometimes.
They probably have a better chance
comforters
getting
might not
the
even
sheets
get washed
than the comforter. And I slept fully clothed.
Yeah.
So did Dustin.
But we got some sleep. We got up the next morning, and we headed over to this museum, and oh man, it blows me away, like the amount of stuff that's in this museum. It's called the Pioneer Village, Minden, Nebraska. If you ever get a chance to check that out, definitely go check that out. You'll see some stuff that.
Yeah, let's just show you some clips.
We'll show you some clips of that. Good Sunday morning, guys. We're on the road, headed out to Louisville, Kentucky for the truck show, and we had to come check out this museum. It's world renowned. It's going to show the history from like the human race, basically, but really what we care about is from the early 1800s all the way up to current time. Automobiles, planes, boats, ships, trains, everything you got in here. So we're going to go take a tour of this. We're going to take you guys along. It's called Pioneer Village, somewhere in Nebraska. But we're going to take you guys along, so follow along the story and see some really cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this little suitcase.
Yeah, this is the endurance.
It's 1906 Ford.
Yeah, this is sick.
This is like the race car of the time.
This is it right here. This right here is the 24-hour race. Damn, dude. This is
Can you imagine flying that thing?
buggies, horse-drawn buggies. Down here, all the way into the teens to 20s. Now it's Ford. These when they developed the electric car.
Yeah.
But these were just for the women around town.
Electric car, how did it work?
Look at Bobcat wheels. Look.
Yep.
You know they do that on Bobcats
Yeah.
now?
That one's missing, though, back there.
Yeah. That's cool as shit. Yeah, there you go.
Look at this wood car.
Wow.
Shit.
Insane. This place is insane.
We're up here on this boat.
So this boat, you go from port to port, this big ship. You got your little scooters here to be able to go into town. You take them off. What do you think of this?
This is sweet. There's a room back there, a bathroom, and a kitchen.
Everything you'd need. Put this part of
This
this
says-
down in Miami Beach, Fort Lauderdale, dude.
Oh, you can live. Dude, I would get these running.
That's what I bet they do. I bet it wouldn't take
probably
much.
worth right now.
So look, this one's for your wife or you to drive, and then your wife drives this one. With the
1935.
little kid. See
Is this
the-
a 1935?
your little kid fucking sits there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So he can put his little drink, his sippy cup in there, and
Wow.
you and your wife. See, those are probably worth it.
Bad.
But can you imagine just sitting here, just navigating this bitch?
You know how many of these ships are probably sunk out there off of the
What's
Florida?
cool?
Just
I think there's one on a seat on the other side.
Just
too.
think about what they would have them go through to just get this train over here. I mean, the 40s would look cool, but they were.
They're not as neat.
They're not as cool looking as these.
You gotta have the fucking just you know, these are kind of cool. This guy's here is about the last of it. Then I'm not even a huge fan of this.
Not really.
This is kind of cool being look how big that fucking back door was.
that.
you could spend a week there looking at things.
Yeah,
we kind of
had
blasted through it really quick.
Run through it
because
we needed to get to
we needed to get to the MOT show. We had to be there by Monday night so that we could start setting the booth up. Another part of it, so on the way out there, there's 2 ways you can take. An extra 20 minutes put us to where we could swing by our buddy Hillbilly's house in Decatur, and he had a pump for us, so we needed to go by there for Scott's dumpster to dyno video, pick up this injection pump that he had, and it's been a while since we've seen him, so it was nice to go and visit with him, and he had a couple of surprises for us, and he wanted to show us his pulling tractor. So
we're here in Illinois, Decatur,
Illinois, yeah.
Decatur, Illinois. We stopped by Hillbilly, one of Steve's old-time friends here. Tell me.
We've known each other for 20 years. We've been good friends, and you guys come to see me, and we'll hook you up with an injection pump.
On the way here, I was talking to Hillbilly and asked if he had a P pump for Scott's dumpster to dyno build.
Yeah.
And look at this shit. He pulled one out of the back, and his boss here was kind enough
to hook us up.
To hook us up on this pump.
Where are we at?
We're in Decatur, Illinois at Bob and Ron's repair shop.
So if you guys are watching and you guys got a truck in this area, they got an awesome shop here. These guys rip on all these big semis. Make sure you come over here, huh, Scotty?
Hell yeah.
So sweet. Next time we see this pump running, what's it going to be in?
It's gonna, well, hopefully a 56 Ford. We'll see. It's gonna be on the dumpster to dyno block. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Let's get her done.
Sweet. We're at Bob and Ron's here with Hillbilly, old Hillbilly from Welder Up. It's got an 8.3 in this. Hell of a truck, isn't it? We got an 8.3 liter here in this Ford Hillbilly built. He's got his pulling tractors on the back here. We're gonna go check him out. We're at this really cool shop that he works at out here in Illinois. They work on a lot of semi trucks and stuff, so I'm gonna show him how our torque lock injector cups work and stuff, and then he's showing us some of his cool stuff.
All right, where are we at, Hillbilly?
We're in Decatur, Illinois at Bob and Ron's repair shop.
So this is Hillbilly, and if you guys didn't see him on Discovery Channel with me, here he is what he looks like in his natural environment with a John Deere tractor and dirty. Anyway, we're gonna start up this one of his pulling tractors. Got 2 of them on here. And how many cubes here?
This is 816 cubic inch.
816. And what are they stock?
321 cubes.
So that's way over. Anyway, we're gonna fire this thing up. Let's hear it run.
Heck yeah.
Alright, now I can. What is your... Alright, let's fire this thing up, Hillbilly.
Cold.
It's gotta be 25 degrees here.
Never got started. That is worth its weight in gold right there.
I don't know about that. Hopefully it'll stay running. You got some JB Weld on the intake, though.
Yeah, you know there's Stevie Weld on there. It doesn't look right if it doesn't. Thank you so much, Steve, for signing that.
It's awesome, dude.
Dude, thanks for doing a burnout on the trailer.
Yeah, we did a burnout on the trailer. Steve's checking the tractor out.
This is innovative at its best right here. You just see the plate he built for the starter up here. I mean, it's knocked out of shit. That's so cool. Good job, Hillbilly.
Thanks, buddy.
So then we left from there and we made it to, from Decatur, Illinois, we made it to Louisville, Kentucky, Monday night. So we were ready to go. Got set up at the MOT show. We had to be there first thing in the morning Tuesday, so we got the Jollymon off the trailer, started getting our booth set up in there and getting it all drug out in there, and had to go wash the Jollymon. We got driving around the MOT show a little bit. We didn't really get to drive this truck a lot because the boys drove it on Thursday, the week before, around town, but we got our first time to really drive it in Louisville. So we got to drive it to the gas station and to the car wash and stuff. Got the booth set up. We spent Tuesday and Wednesday getting the booth all set up, and we just kept adding things to it. So one of the fun things about it was a Margaritaville vibe, and you guys can see some of these videos and pictures that we took of the booth set up and how we displayed our products. And as we were building it, like we just kept adding more and more. Like all around us in this place, like we're kind of centrally located in the middle of this big central hall. They're putting up these $1 million booths. I mean, they had 50 people building these things, putting these
big
monstrosity of a booth up and stuff, and they were beautiful,
like,
awesome stuff
with fancy trucks, chromed out, like cool booths.
Yeah, super awesome stuff. But it was just the three of us just putting this thing together, and look for yourself. This is how it turned out. We had this all ready to go Wednesday night for when Shane and Hal and all the rest of the crew got there to rock and roll.
Tuesday night, though, Steve came up with this idea to build a tiki bar.
Oh yeah,
above the toolbox.
So like I said, it just kept going. So we had to run to Home Depot. Oh, another big thing is all of our plants that were in it. It's like $1,000 for a 3-day rental to rent just plants for your booth. So we decided to just go to Lowe's and we bought them for like $49. We bought 3 plants and a couple of fake ones. I think we were into $200 for all of our plants, and we still have them in the trailer. We're bringing
we bought
them
some of those big long tree stakes and built this tiki hut with the bamboo, all for under.
It was $610 for our whole entire build. So it was pretty awesome. And we have the whole booth. All that stuff we bought is with us, so we can just do it again. It's not like a one-time only thing.
Show was awesome.
Turned out super awesome, amazing.
We'll show you some clips all around.
But while you're watching these clips, me and Scotty here, we've been on the road for like 3 days up to this point, and you'll hear why. We're getting ready to roll into this little town, and we're gonna get some dinner. So we're gonna eat some dinner. You guys check this out, and we'll be back in just a minute.
the somebody 100 years ago longer than that whole side. See that? So we don't want to lose that piece out of there.
Oh shit.
Ready for mats? They're getting close. We're just some of the final touches here. Some of the final touches.
I'm leaving. What else do we need?
This thing's floored.
As fast as it goes.
Oh, my gout hurts so bad, guys. It's my gout. Not that one. So come look at this seat. Oh, extension.
Where are you, Dustin?
Jesus, watch out, dude. Our jungle's going away.
Welcome to the jungle. What would you like to drink?
Me? The water. If I was going to pick a drink,
I'm serving you
pina colada.
in our little turkey bar.
I like a turkey bar.
What do you think, old Dustin?
I think it's looking good. What do you guys think? Look it. Hey. Fuck yeah, I did. Oh, the whole grill and everything came on now. I know.
We're back.
Did we leave off?
Well, we went to get something to eat.
I know, but
We just set up for the Mott Show, and
okay.
tomorrow morning we're having the Mott Show. Unfortunately, the place we wanted to eat at had too long of a wait. We didn't want to wait around because we're anxious to get home. We're on the home stretch now. So I got me a hot dog without a bun, and
I
you got
me
a protein bar, and we're
good
rolling.
to go.
But
So yeah, Mott Show went well. Everything went great there.
man, I think it honestly turned out. Last year was going to be hard to beat, and I think we beat it. I think I mean, last year was awesome. Don't get me wrong; it was just different. This year was just totally awesome. Our booth was totally Margaritaville, and it was awesome.
I mean, so many people told us this year that it was the best booth in the place, and that's not. I'm not making that up.
Yeah, we had a lot of
Tons
people
of
walk in, even the people that run the booth, run the whole show, came in and gave us props and told us that it's the best they've seen in a long time, to keep it coming. So we're gonna have to be thinking for next year, for sure. But
Yeah, it was
anyway,
a lot of fun.
yeah, it was a good time. Met a lot of great people, a lot of good customers, a lot of people stopped by, and had a lot of fun with everybody. And Scott made some margaritas. It was awesome. They went fast.
They did.
But it turned out really good. So then the show wrapped up on Saturday night. Went to the truck pulls. Got to see some pretty awesome pulling tractors and some trucks and stuff, and that was really cool. When the show was over and the sled pull was over, we went back to the house, and we kind of had our booth tore down at that point Saturday night, so that Sunday we could just load up a couple things and be on the road quick. We figured we'd be home by Tuesday, no later than Tuesday.
Yeah.
And so go to bed.
From our house that next morning.
Next morning, jump in the truck, drive down over to pick up the truck and trailer, or the trailer. I just whip into a gas station.
Hooked up to a trailer.
Yeah, thinking that'll be quicker, and it's kind of early in the morning. I jump out, grab the green handle, hit the green button, go inside, and we fill this truck up, get a Rockstar or whatever.
It was only a quarter full of.
It was a quarter full of diesel. We get back over to the show, pick up the trailer, and I mean, pretty quickly it ran for a little while, but pretty quickly the truck started running like dog crap, and we couldn't really tell what was going on. It was acting weird. I was thinking something weird was wrong. I mean, something major was wrong, but sorry, I don't know if you guys can see, but I've got my coat in my lap because I spilled my drink all over my lap. No, but I just spilled my drink in my lap, and I'm not stopping. I'm just covered it up.
We're done. We want to be home.
I'm hauling ass home. But yeah, so the truck started running really crappy, and I don't know if it was Scott, but somebody said, "Did you put gas in it?"
Well, it was smoking white smoke, and I kind of smelled it, and I said, "It kind of smells like."
Well, immediately,
gas.
whenever somebody said the word gas, I jumped out, pulled the gas cap off, and smelled in the tank, and right away I knew I made a mistake. I've never done that before, but I guess it'll happen to you. So be careful of the green handle, because it doesn't always mean diesel.
Apparently it's...
And back there it means gas, regular gas. Even the green button, like... So we had about 40 gallons of gas in the tank. So we had some good friends, had some parts. TJ and Troy from Elite Diesel, they helped us out. We pumped all the fuel out of it. Took about 4 hours. We got all the fuel out of it. Bought new
10
fuel.
million gas cans to fill them all up, and
got a whole bunch of. We got a new fuel filter system and everything on it. Changed it all in the parking lot. Bled the system. Put our Max MPG in there. I think that's what really saved us on this.
Yeah.
Put a bunch of Max.
Whole bunch of.
Yeah, a bunch of Max MPG in it. Hit the starter button and it fired right up. And I mean, until our last little incident,
it ran
perfect. It ran perfect. But I'm figuring we'll be broke down the middle of Kansas with a blown up CP4 pump or something. But that didn't happen as of yet. So we still got 100 miles to go. So we'll see. But yeah, so we started on the road. We got Sunday. We left about 4:30 out of Louisville. Drove all the way into St. Louis, just past St. Louis. Stayed the night there. Got up the next morning and trekked into Kansas. Well, we got through Kansas City into Kansas. Stopped, met some really awesome people at a couple of shops, and then kept trucking through Kansas City, and we kept seeing that I-80 was closed for a big blizzard. Well, as we approached closer, I-70 was closed. So we only got to truck for about, I don't know, until about 5 o'clock. We usually go, 7 or 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. We only got to drive about 6-7 hours that night.
Yep.
That day.
Had to stay
7-8 hours. We had to
was
stay
that?
in Salina, Kansas.
Salina. Yeah, Salina.
So about the time we got shut down there, Troy and TJ met up with us. So we ended up going to dinner with them. Had to Uber. Met Stephanie, our Uber driver. She was a hoot. But yeah, we'll leave it at that for that. But had some dinner. Got back to the hotel. We're get up bright and early. So this is now
Everything.
this is now
clear.
Tuesday. Tuesday morning we wake up because we got stuck. So Sunday we left, made it to St. Louis, drove all day Monday, only made it to Kansas City, or to Salina, Kansas.
Yeah, it was Tuesday.
And then Tuesday morning we woke up and hauled butt. Or like 7 o'clock in the morning.
We didn't haul butt.
Well, we didn't. We wanted to. And the roads were miserable. They were icy. They were windy. We could go about 40 miles an hour for about 200 miles.
It was scary. There was tons of trucks off the road. I'll show you a couple clips that I got, actually. Trucks off the road.
I would say within a 150 mile stretch, there was 25 or 30 semis rolled off the side or off the side. A couple cars that didn't look very well. We saw a truck and a horse trailer off the side of the road with horses still in it. There's a horse trailer with horses out in the ditch. That's bad. That's real bad. Oh, look at that thing. Look at those horses. Oh my God. Holy shit. All right, I gotta go.
Are they dead?
No, they're still standing. Their head's sticking out of the trailer.
Oh, sad. Okay.
They're standing up, so they're not got broken legs, so that's good. I bet we just saw 10.
Look at this. 3 different semi trucks.
That must have been a like they were getting. It was all stopped here, and I guarantee it. And then even the rescue units in the ditch over here.
Oh, good Lord! Look at that one.
That's all straight ice right here, guys. This is all straight ice. It all hit right here. Look at the fucking, holy shit, that hit head on that fucking semi, I guarantee it. It's supposed to be there today or tomorrow at my shop. So I'll bring them up to you, or ship one up. If it gets there today or tomorrow, I'll ship it so you have that cam. Killed somebody. Guarantee it.
That's why I held it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they're dead. Nail biter, a freaking white knuckling, butt clenching drive for about another 300 miles.
Yep.
And then on Tuesday, which was yesterday,
this thing was
about
drinking
1 o'clock, it kept drinking diesel. We had to pull over. Luckily, we pull over to get fuel, and I smelled coolant as soon as we get out. We're like, what the heck? It sprung a coolant leak. The turbo feed line for the coolant to cool the turbo down split a line and was leaking all over the place. And it's not an easy job to replace that coolant line on the side of the road. Now, can it be done? I'm sure it can, but I was in no situation to tear into that part of that thing. Now, mind you, this is a 2018, 17 or 18 Ford F450 with 140,000 on it. It's not got a lot of miles on it. It's a really nice truck. It's all stock. It's a good truck, but these little things happen. I take credit for the fuel, but then that happens. Luckily, we found a really nice shop.
Yep.
John was his name. We took it down to Tri-Valley. They're in Lyman. What was it? Lyman, Colorado. That's where we made it to. We had to stay the night there. They had to get some parts from Ford, but it could have been a whole nother day, but he actually jumped in his truck and drove into Denver, which is about an 80-mile drive, and picked up the parts and brought them back and had them replaced, so we were ready to go the next morning. But got to go to dinner with him, met a few locals of the town, and
Yeah,
had a really good time. Good time.
Good dinner. Thanks, John.
Yep,
That was
thanks,
awesome,
John.
man.
So, if you guys ever have a problem and you're going through Colorado somewhere, give John at Tri-Valley Automotive and Repair, and Diesel Repair. Check that place out. There, it's top-notch shop, awesome place. So
We left there this morning, and here we are.
Yeah, he came and picked us up at about 11.
Yeah.
They had it all done, wrapped up, ready to go, test drove, and so I mean we weren't there very long. Hooked up to the trailer, and we're trucking now. We're, like I said, we're about an hour.
A little over an hour.
We're about an hour and a half to the house.
Yep.
So we're not going to stop till we get there now. But
That's it. It's been a good journey.
it's been a hell of a journey. Met a lot of people.
Tired.
Been on the Scotty's been on the road. We've been on this trip for 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks. We'll I've been away from my house for about 3.5 weeks, so I'm looking forward to my own bed tonight. Meeting my family, meet my family, my wife, my kids. I don't even know if I know who I am.
Dustin.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, thanks for sticking in there. This wasn't a super long video, but kind of shows our little journey and stuff that people we got to meet. So thanks for hanging in there with us, and be sure to go check out the Dumpster to Dyno stuff. It's coming up, and there's a bunch of other things going on. So
onward and upward.
Onward and upward. Here we go. Till the next one. We'll see you guys out there on the road.
See ya.